Good morning, guys. So I'm in Jabalpur right now. Today, I think I've literally lost count of days and date. I think today is the 17th of March, yes, and it is close to about 9 o'clock right now. I know I'm a little late, but then anyone who comes here can barely complain about that. Um, in the next clip, you'll see why am I saying this. It's beautiful out here, beautiful. So Madhya Pradesh so far has been very awesome. The roads are nice. The view all around is beautiful. You know, I'm staying here with untrained, unplanned. It's an homestay, so it has this homely feeling. The host here is Rahul Tiwari. He's a biker himself. He's coming back. He's gone out to the market for something, and he's coming back now. So once he's here, I'll get him on the camera as well. Uh, Yesterday when I came, we had a hearty chat about bike rides and why do we do it, the general questions that we get all around, and everything related to bikes. That's it. So I'm all packed. I'm in my gears right now. Just the jacket and the shoes are to be put on, and I am ready to leave. The bags are packed. Once he's here, I'll make the payment for the stay and I'll leave. I'll see you in a bit with Rahul. Okay, so the man is here. Meet Rahul Tiwari. Rahul, थोड़ा इधर आ जाओ लाइट.
बाहर ही आ जाते हैं.
हाँ चलो. So he's the owner and the host for this homestay. Rahul, could you tell me a little about yourself? I've already introduced as a rider.
Okay. So I'm into real estate. So this is my not a full time work. It's like a part time. But the thing is, the people I meet, the man who is shooting this video for me right now, the people like these just forces me to do all these things. And the main thing, I purchased the property because of this fantastic view over here. You can see lot of things, lot of peace there, farms, people working there, and the sound of birds 24 hours. And
Yeah, if you're not missing out on something, there's a killer sunset that you can see from here. The sunset is just right there.
right there.
So if you're here, make sure that you're at the property during sunset. You wouldn't want to miss it. I woke up about 6:15, and there was birds chirping all around. That was a different feeling altogether. That where am I right now? That I can actually hear birds chirping all around. Rahul, thank you so much.
Thank
This
you
has been a
so
lovely
much.
property.
Yeah.
And one of the best stays of my entire journey this time.
Oh, thank you so much.
And next time when I'm back in Madhya Pradesh, be ready with your bike. We're gonna
Sure.
go on a Madhya Pradesh tour.
Actually, the thing is, people like this man makes all this thing, property and everything around you beautiful.
All right, so I am out of my stay in Jabalpur. This has been one of my best stays in this journey, in this entire journey. Rahul is a biker himself, he's a rider himself, and the quality of discussion that we had was so much that it's already 10:37. I woke up at 7 and it's 10:37. We were just talking about our riding and everything. So I'll just quickly fuel up and get back to you guys in a couple of minutes. So when I was packing,
packing up the bike, loading up the bike rather, I met a guy. So I met him yesterday as well. He was also quite curious about the bike and my journey. So I met him again. He had come to see me off, and we had a good chat there as well. So what he mentioned is that vlogs more in Hindi would have a better connect with everybody. Not saying that my Hindi is not good. I have lived long enough away from KOLKATA to have acquired that skill. Yeah, but maybe with time we'll gradually get there. So now the agenda is to get out of the city and get on my way to Rewa. So from Rewa I'll be heading towards Mirzapur. Yeah, not to Kalin Bhaiya's place, but just passing through. So I don't remember, but where have I read it? But it was somewhere. It was there was an article saying that people in Mirzapur are not that violent. In actual Mirzapur, are not that violent as portrayed in the series. No, I'm very sure they aren't. And that was just a content made for entertainment and not truly depicting any the culture of any city or town whatsoever. Yesterday I did not have to come through the city to get to the stay. That is one of the best parts. The other thing is that now for Banaras I'd have to cross the entire city to get to the other side and then get going. So it's not like that I wouldn't get to see the city Jabalpur, but at a time that I'd be more enthusiastic to do that. So Google Map at its best. This is why even bikers these days are putting as cars on Google Maps to avoid these kind of roads. So I'm out of Jabalpur now, on my way to Rewa. Rewa is 222 kilometers from here. That's what there was a board behind that. That's what it said. So Rahul, thank you so much for hosting me last night and for the wonderful conversations that we had. I hope to see you sometime soon again, and definitely hope to ride with you. Till then, goodbye, and hope to see you soon again. So up ahead we will have Katni, Maihar, and then Rewa. So both yesterday and today, thankfully the weather gods have been gracious enough to let me ride without getting into too much trouble. So one funny thing about this route is that I have seen 3 boards with Rewa at 197 kilometers placed a kilometer from each other. again. So this is the second board with Reva at 174 kilometers, placed at about a kilometer apart. I wonder what all animals are there in this forest. There must be some. But do you think there could be a predator in these forests? Okay, so yeah, so this is just the start of diversions. If it stays this way, I'm gonna take longer than expected to cover distances. Anyway, let's see. Let me update you in a few kilometers more. Yeah, so this is the condition of the road. It's one diversion after another. And I don't know for how long it will remain this way. Do you see that? Baby tornado. People are just crazy. The car up ahead, its rear bumper can come off anytime. Yeah, it's flapping in the wind like this. It's better to stay away from that guy. Oh, did I give you the good news? We are back on good roads. Now, who would have imagined seeing a camel in the middle of UP? Up ahead is Mojganj. It's about 7 kilometers from here, and beyond Mojganj is the state border crossing. There is no particular name mentioned for that place, so when I'm there I'll get to know what's the name of that place where you cross the border. Okay, so up ahead first would be Lalganj, and beyond Lalganj is Mirzapur, and beyond Mirzapur is Banaras. Alright, so this is the last break for the day. Just about 110 kilometers to go. I just needed one small break, just needed to get some water, and this is a good enough place to take a stop, look around. Alright, so I wouldn't make this a bigger break. I drank some water, I'm done. So I'm just be leaving in a couple of minutes. See you in Banaras. There's a heavy crosswind, and there's a wind blast. There's a wind blast inside the helmet, so I don't think you'll be able to hear anything. Let's see if there's something good to record, I'll do that. Otherwise, I'll see you close to Banaras. Unfortunately, won't be able to meet Karin Bhaiya today. I'm in a rush, so he would have to wait. Thankfully, the crosswind is much less. I hope it stays this way for a little bit. There was too much noise inside the helmet. The wind blast was brutal. This is Mirzapur for you. I don't know how is this a by road. I'm completely lost at this point of time. Wait. Banaras is not actually very far from Mirzapur. I'm gonna take this right. This is 63 kilometers from here. That's what the board says. On the highways are extremely boring. Details about the ride. This is Ganga. Detailed learning from the ride will come in a separate vlog. I'll talk to you about how the entire experience was. What have I learned, and how would I better the future tours will come in a different vlog. So the chain was running completely dry. I don't know why I lubed it today morning. Still it did so. Anyway, so I've lubed it for now. Tomorrow I'll have to properly clean the chain and lube it again. I have crossed Mirzapur. I stopped for lubing the chain and a couple of guys came along, but I was a little engrossed, so they left. Fuel prices in UP is 97.07. Such a delight to see fuel prices, petrol that is below 100. Okay, so the bike's running smooth now. Another 57 kilometers to go, and I think a massive traffic will welcome me into Banaras. This is not a highway, this is some interior road. I don't know, is there no highway to Banaras beyond Mirzapur? I know I just said that I know highway rides are boring, but at the last hour of the ride for the day, the odds to make a ride interesting is very less. So this is where I guess we'd be joining back to some highway. I'm having a classic Google Maps moment. Google Map thinks that I'm on the service lane, but I'm on the highway. Continuously it's giving me wrong directions. It's pushing me into the service lane and then bringing me out on the highway again. I don't get the logic though. Well, I have no clue which part of Banaras this is. All I know is just that my hostel is 5.6 kilometers away, so it has to be Banaras. This is supremely chaotic. More than chaotic, the problem is that everybody has their high beam on. The day I'll be starting from Banaras for KOLKATA, I'll have to leave before the city wakes up and gets about it. Well, I'm still about 4 kilometers away from my hostel. 17 more minutes to go. I wish there was another way to come into the city. Well, this is Banaras station. Well, actually Kolkata police has made us incompatible of driving in other cities. They made us follow the rules so strictly that when we go out and find these kind of drivers and riders, it quickly frustrates us. So it's just 400 meters away, and this is where we are right now. And I don't know how this will unhinge itself because nobody is. Sorry, Vijay. This guy just banged into me, and with the calm he had on his face, as if this happens every day,